Studnik Aquatics here. I have had a lot of requests for a humidor tour of my singles cigars in these trays here. And just for those people who don't know, I did build this walk-in humidor in my home right next to my cigar lounge. It's working perfect. I've had it running for about 3 years. I did a build series on it, so if you're interested, be sure and watch that. I get a few comments once in a while where people are misinformed or they don't watch the whole video, and then they start asking questions that if they would have just watched another minute, they would have had their questions answered. So anyway, for whatever that's worth. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one tray for now. And I basically, this humidor is about 6 feet side to side. It's around 3 feet from there out to the edge of the door. And it does have vaulted ceilings that go up about 9 foot 4 inches. So it turned out really nice. I did all the work myself, researched it, worked with the company, I think out of Florida, that builds them. So anyway, I basically have 4 shelves on this side. I have this 1, 2, 3, and 4. A bundle rack up here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then I did add these down here, and then I have 4 shelves on this side. And I'll probably put a board under here at some point, but I can remove these, and these are singles that I need to do a humidor tour on. These are singles that I need to review is what they are. And I have quite a few of them over here too, and I've been so busy lately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these. It's going to take just a little bit of time, and you'll have to forgive me if I don't have all the information on all these cigars, because there's a lot of them here. And we will just start on one end and we'll see what we have. First one here is by CAO, and this is Nicaragua. I do like the CAO, that line. I know I've had the Italia, I've had the Brasilia. Brasilia is really good. So that is one of those series. I'm sure that'll be good. This one here is a large one. This is by Gurkha. And there are a lot of Gurkha cigars out there. And there's some that I do not prefer, but I've had a couple, 2 or 3 that I really did enjoy, and I have not had this one, of course. And most of these cigars I've never smoked, so they'll be new to me too. This one here is by Man of War, and it is a full-bodied cigar, and this is the Phalanx Side Project. I probably mispronounced that, so there we are on that. Another Gurkha, and this is the Gurkha Official Release Cask Blend. And I believe this one, I'm pretty sure Jason sent me this one, and I think he sent me, had Jason sent me like 5 cigars quite a while back, and I'm trying to think of which ones they were. The next one up here will be interesting to try. Now the reason I have this wrote on here is when I pick a cigar out to review, I like to know what I'm picking out as far as whether it's a mild cigar, medium, or full-bodied. So that's what that stands for. That F means that one's full-bodied. This one here is mild to medium, so on and so forth. So kind of keeps it straight. And this is Alec Bradley, Prensado, and this is Lost Art. And I'm sure this one will be good. I've never had it. Here is a Torpedo. It is box pressed. You can see that squared off. And this is the La Galera 80th Anniversary Limited Edition. That's going to be interesting. And this is Gispert Intenso. That's a full-bodied little guy. That'll be good. This one here is really neat. They have a different wrapper on this end than they do on the body of the cigar. So, you know, the head has one wrapper and the other one has a different one. So, going to be interesting on that one. And that is by Hoya, and that is the Hoya Cabanita. I did pick up some Hoya Reds, and they're in a cigarello, and I do enjoy those. They're not too bad. We have a Punch, and this is the 1840 Diablo. Looks like it's about a Churchill. This one here, this is Kaizat. I have had this one in the past. I actually did a deck edition last summer, and I did a video on it. I'm smoking one of these in that. So anyway, but this is by Kaizad, and that is just referred to as Kaizad. And this one is by Espinosa Cigars, and this is Comfortably Numb. I've had this, and some of these I've had a long time, and so, you know, there's a lot of age on them. Some of these wrappers are starting to show a little bit of yellowing to them, and that's a good sign that they are aging properly. This one here was definitely sent to me by Jason. I remember that. And this is by H. Upman, which needs no introduction because H. Upman's been around forever. And this is the Banker. Next one on the chart here is by Cornelius and Anthem. And this is Daddy Mac. Looks good. This one's a long one. This one is definitely a Churchill. And this is by Rocky Patel, and this is Sun Grown. This will be interesting. I really enjoy Rocky Patel cigars. Every one I've tried, I've enjoyed. They do have different profiles. They have different tastes. They're always really interesting when you smoke them. Next one I have here is by Monte Cristo, and this is the Platinum Series. This is a medium to full-bodied cigar. I also have in here, Diesel has some good cigars, and it's hard to find a Diesel that's not full-bodied, and this one's not full-bodied, so that's interesting. And this is the Bourbon Barrel Aged. I do enjoy bourbons, and I like cigars that they age the tobacco in the bourbon keg. They're not actually adding flavor to it, they're aging it in that situation that gives it that flavor. And I've had a number of different ones, and I really like the ones where there's just a hint of bourbon and you still pick up those tobacco flavors. Some of them that I've had are so strong a bourbon. I mean, they're good, but you lose that tobacco flavor. So anyway, that's just me. This one here is by La Gloria Cubana. It's a full-bodied cigar, and this is the Series R. Oh, what is this one? This one probably doesn't. This is, oh, Le Barba is what it is. I've had this one a long time too. And this is Le Barba. It's about a Churchill, medium to full bodied. I have, this one was rated pretty good. This is another one that's box pressed. Looks like about a Churchill full bodied, and this is by Henry Clay, and this is stock cut. And that has to do with how they harvest that tobacco. I believe that they take the whole thing and they hang it. And then that's part of the aging process. They hang it upside down and the stalk is still there, something like that. I'd have to look that up. Next one we have here is by A.J. Fernandez. And does it have a name? It probably does, but I can't read it. It's been in there so long. Yeah. Anyway, we could look it up if you just look at the label. But anyway, this is by A.J. Fernandez. And that is one busy man. I tell you what, he has his name on a lot of different cigars. That one's been in there a long time. It's starting to yellow. It's a good sign, really good sign. This is the La Plasencia 146 Coseca. It's a medium-bodied cigar. And down here on the foot band, it says Coseca Privada. So that will be interesting. And I have a lot going on in my life right now, so I'm going to start getting back to doing more reviews, so just kind of bear with me here. This is another Diesel cigar. This is Heart of Darkness, and I have heard good things about this one. We have another one here. This is probably a Gordo. This is a really big one. And this is also by Alec Bradley, and this is Black Market. Haven't heard much on that one. And right over here we have it by 601, and this is a Habano Reserva Limitada. Okay. And if you're a sports fan, we have Big Papi here by David Ortiz. This has been out for a long time. This is a Toro 6x54, and I do like the footband. It kind of classes it up a little bit. Okay, we have here, this is by Macanudo, and this is the Cru Royale. I have never had this one. I've had a lot of different Macanudo cigars. Most of their cigars are on the mild end, but this one is medium to full, so it'll be interesting to try that. And it's not real big. It looks like about a Robusto. What else do we have? There's a nice label on it. San Cristobal, and this is the Quintessenza. Quintessence? Yeah, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Anyway, that's what that one is, and it's a Toro. It's been in there quite a while. Not as long as the others. It still has a little yellowing to it. And the next one is Frutero. I had one of these, I believe, in a Maduro or something, and it was a pretty good cigar, and that was a long time ago. That's starting to yellow too. So anyway, yeah, not a very big one, but it is firm. It is really firm. A few more left in this tray, and this is Trinidad. This is Santiago. Looks like about a Toro, which it is because it says on the back. So yeah. This one here, I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is unless it says. I picked this up at a smoke shop. It just looked really, really interesting. I don't think it costs very much. I have no idea what this is. It just has a picture, if you can see that. It has a picture of a building. So, this is the picture of a building cigar. Okay. Next one we have here is Anastasia. And it says this, oh, this is part of this is with the Caldwell cigars. Yeah. And you know, they had the Caldwell collection and this and that. This is the 1918 and this is Anastasia. So this is probably going to be pretty good because the Caldwell cigars that I've had so far have been very good. I have 4 more left. And this is by HC and this is Maduro and it is a dark Maduro and it's also box pressed. So, torpedo. Interesting. Three more to go. What do we have here? We have the Cuba cigars. Alados. Yeah, that's all it says. Don't get a lot of information on that one. 2 more to go, and this is by Padilla Cigars, and this is Finest Hour. So it'll be interesting to try that one. I have heard of Padilla Cigars, and it's sun-grown is what this one is. And I believe I've had, I don't think I've had this one though. And the last one in this tray is by Rocky Patel, and this is Old World Reserve Corojo. So box pressed. So that's what I have in this tray. I'm going to stop the video for now, but that gives you kind of an idea on some of the cigars that I have that I could be reviewing. I have more of them in there that I can choose from. So if you have a certain one in there that you really would like to see me review, let me know. Put it in the comments section. Let me know which one of these cigars you'd like me to review next. And depending on how many votes I get on each cigar, that's what we will do. And when I get a chance, I will be doing, I'll go through this other pile right here so you can see what those other singles are there. The other singles that I haven't gone through yet are these up here, and these are too tall to fit down there. So I do have quite a few to choose from, and I am going to be very busy for the next 9 days. I'm going to be working every day. It's going to be really busy, so we'll try to get some videos out, but as soon as I get done with that, we'll be doing more cigar reviews. So this is Studnick Aquatics, and as always, keep smoking cigars.